We've now learned local school boards will have to find $350,000 in their budget to pay for the Ford government's school supervisors. We caught up with the education minister today, who is defending that hefty salary. You don't think $2,000 a day is a lot of money?
I think it is the appropriate amount of money given the challenges that all of these boards face. Look, the reality is, Tina, I would rather not have supervisors in place of these boards, but these are boards that took massive surpluses that were supposed to be spent for in the classroom.
The Ford government appointed school supervisors to rein in school board spending, but those same supervisors are charging the very boards they've been tasked to fix up to $2,000 a day for a maximum of 3.5 days a week. Are they billing the maximum amount, as far as you know?
I don't pay attention to what their billing is, but my expectation is...
to what their billing is when you've been scrutinizing trustee spending.
So just allow me to finish. If you're asking me, do I expect that they'll spend $350,000 each of those supervisors? It is my expectation that they will. I'm not shy of the fact or embarrassed of the fact that there is a budget in place for these supervisors to do their work, and I expect them to do it, and I will hold them accountable.
Our schools can't afford educational assistants, ECs, mental health workers, but somehow the government's going to force them to spend $350,000 on a school supervisor, taking money out of the classroom. That makes no sense to me.
The supervisors replaced trustees at 5 Ontario school boards, including the TDSB, where 22 trustees made an average $25,000 each annually. But Paul Calandra has zeroed in on their spending, flagging expenses like trips to Italy, late-night meals, watch straps, and TV mounts as misuse of taxpayer dollars.
If a trustee is misbehaving, you can vote them out in the next election, but you can't vote out these supervisors.
The appointed supervisors have no background in education, but rather finance. The TDSB's supervisor served as an advisor to Metrolinx.
Their biggest qualifications is they're Tory insiders.
The education minister is still considering whether or not to permanently eliminate the role of trustees in this province, and in the meantime, he is fast-tracking his Bill 33, so there will be no opportunity to debate the proposed changes to school boards. Critics are calling it an affront to democracy. For City News, I'm Tina Yazdani.